Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on a Friday. My name is Wendy. I am here with Wendy and David, and they are with Matrix Roofing and Home Solutions. And I asked to talk to them today because all of us horse people are thinking about winter. It's October. It's almost October, and you know the rain's coming in, snow's next. We're getting ready, getting our horses ready. So you guys are. This is kind of your field of expertise in terms of maintaining properties, maintaining roofs, maintaining barns, and so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some things that our readers can do to winterize barns, winterize houses, check their roofs. So Wendy, why don't we start with you? We'll talk a little bit about the roofing side first, and what are some things that our readers could be doing to check for stability and all that good stuff? What is your recommendation?
So roofing this time of year is obviously about cleaning and maintenance and getting things ready for the water to come.
Mm-hmm.
My own house this weekend had a leak from the heavy rainfall that we had, and it was literally just because we had clogged gutters. So, I own the roofing company. It's like, if my roofs are dirty, I'm sure everybody else's are too. We want to be sure that you keep debris off. I know a lot of folks that have barns and houses out in that area do a lot of metal roofs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still paramount to keep debris. They're not completely maintenance-less.
Yeah.
You want to be sure that you do. Backing out of the screws can happen over the winters and over the years as
Sure.
the metal expands and contracts. So they want to be sure that they reseal and just get some eyes on it.
Yeah.
We don't climb on metal roofs. We don't recommend anybody does that, but we do have trained professionals that can go up there and tie off and know how to get to the things that need to be taken care of.
Okay, so if somebody, metal roofs, that's almost everybody who has a barn these days has a metal roof because
Smart.
it is easier maintenance for sure.
Yeah.
So if they need to have it checked, what steps should they follow to get in touch with you?
So info@matrixroof.com is
Okay.
our main email system, and they can also call the office, which is 360-773-2731.
Okay.
We don't charge for estimates,
Perfect.
and so you want to make sure you have somebody come out. I would add a little caution. I know a lot of people are out there trying to be helpful and they're handymen. And you want to be really careful about having somebody on your roof.
Oh, yeah,
because
totally.
your homeowner's
You're
insurance
liable.
is the only
Yeah.
coverage, and there's a lot of guys out there who are not licensed professionals who are who are trying to make a living, and I get it, but they can go down and get a license just like we have, and it protects you as a homeowner.
Yeah, that's understood, and I think that goes across the board for any contractor. Make sure
Amen.
they're licensed,
Yeah.
bonded, and insured.
Yeah.
That's the big deal. So, for sure. And so I'll definitely put the links, just like always. I'll put links to
Perfect.
your website as well as your Facebook page. You can go check you out. You have great reviews, so that's always a good thing to have for sure. And then the home solution side of it, you kind of do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
The roof side handles up here. I handle pretty much everything down
Everything
below.
below, yeah.
Everything below. So in barns we find, there's always leaks. There's always a lot of compromised wood, some structural things and stuff
Sure.
like that. So if you see that happening, we can always, come in, track the leak, trace it, do some mitigation and finding out where, what we can do to temporarily at least kind of cure the problem until they choose to, get if anything's rotted or anything like that. Then we can come in and get a good sound plan together. The barns
Sure.
are structural.
Yeah.
Every
and when
member, every
something-
post and every pillar has a
Yes.
purpose. So we're pretty good at getting a good tracking plan and getting them good and safe.
Sure, and I think one of the things we were talking about before we started this is now is the time to call for an estimate because you don't want to wait till things are desperate and then
Yeah.
you're like dying to get it done, right? And
Yeah.
you guys are, it's as contractors, we all know things slow down a little bit in the winter, so it's the perfect time for you guys to be able to go do it. You're not super busy. You can schedule it according to when they have money and also when you have time. So
Yep.
it's not an emergency. Do it before it's an emergency.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Maintenance
Yeah,
and
maintenance.
repairs and things.
Yeah.
Keep upkeep.
And so the other thing too, I just want to have you mention, you do big projects like
Yes.
structural projects, but you also do little projects too. And
Yeah.
horses are destructive.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. We can come in and rebuild a stall. We're very conscious of what materials we can't use. Obviously, like we were speaking about, you can't use pressure treated material in a
Right.
stall because the horse will chew on it and get them sick. So we're conscious of of what needs to go in and around animals.
Yeah.
So we'll hang a barn door, a stall door, one board the horse kicked out, doesn't matter. If it's one board or 50 we'll come in and get it done.
You can be the handyman, the go-to honey-do list guy,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. We love to do that.
Everybody needs one of those,
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
Interior also, so
Yeah,
inside the
Okay.
home can also
Yeah.
be
Awesome.
repairs, maybe moving some cabinets, maybe taking care of that and putting up some mudroom stuff that you finally
Yeah.
want to
Yep.
do, you know,
Yeah.
anything
Absolutely.
large or small. We want to create relationships with people. So
Yeah,
Cool.
if we do a $100 repair for you now, maybe we hope that maybe when a larger thing comes along, you'll call us. But we're not going to be that person that says, "Don't call us. We're too busy to do even the small things." 'Cause
Absolutely.
it's important.
Absolutely. I really appreciate about you guys. You're not just, you know, like some of the other contractors out there just out for the dollar. You're really out there for the people.
Yeah,
And that
so-
comes across in the work that you're doing and how you're relating to your customers. So it's cool.
Yeah.
We've been in business 13 years too, and
Yeah.
that's important. You know, we've passed the litmus test of
Yeah.
opening in the slow season and kind of navigating the purposes. We found Hammer. I want to point out, I know a lot of people out there are very patriotic, and Hammer is a Marine.
Awesome.
I've said ex-Marine in the past. I got corrected.
Never.
But we're very big on integrity and trust and
Yeah.
honor, and even before he came along, but even
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, more so
big
now.
focus
So
for us.
yeah, and that's a huge deal. I mean, you know, you want to be able to trust who you're having to come out to your home, and especially us horsey people, we want to trust our horses with our people
Yeah.
that we have come out.
Right.
So
And single females is another
Yeah.
thing. You know, I know as a single female myself, I get treated differently by contractors, and I have a
Yeah.
vast knowledge, and I know that it's a vulnerable time, and you got to be able to trust, and that's one of the things that we
Yeah.
really pride ourselves on.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. So I just want to kind of go back to where we started, and that's, you know, a takeaway for everybody at home is, first of all, check your roof.
Yeah.
Like, have somebody check your roof. Don't go
Yeah.
on your roof yourself. Please don't go on your roof
Yeah.
yourself. Have
Happy to do
somebody
that for ya.
knowledgeable come out, take a look, and make sure you're ready for what's coming ahead. And if you do have any small repairs or large repairs inside or outside your home, you know, think about these guys. They are awesome, I can attest to that. And they're huge supporters of the magazine, which is amazing because that means they're already supporting you guys. So we need to give support back. So
We appreciate that.
anything
Megan.
else that you think that they need to know, or?
And then we talked about bad weather. I think we're looking at the potential of having a bad snow year,
Yeah.
and snow removal is definitely something that we could accomplish as
Oh,
well if
awesome,
we get
like
to that
from
place.
the roofs, yeah.
Yep, we've got some equipment that we can use to kind of help that, and I know it's not something we really think about around here because it
Yeah.
doesn't happen very often, but then we're kind of hearing through the
Hey,
grapevine
it's-
it might not be a good winter for us.
I
Lots
know,
of snow.
Farmer's Almanac said it's gonna be one of those like up and down years where we could get a little bit of everything and it
Yeah,
could be pretty
absolutely.
intense, so we're due, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
What was it, 95 the last one?
Yep.
96?
Yeah,
Yep.
96, I think, something
So,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
bring
So
it
happy
on.
to help, no matter
Yeah.
what it is.
Whatever
We'll
it
be
is.
happy to come out and try to see what we can do to help.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys for the support of the magazine. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for
and
having us.
Thank
I
you for
will
the opportunity.
definitely put links in there, and if anybody has any questions, these guys are your go-to. Call them and get prepared. Be ready. Winter's coming.
Indeed
So,
it is.
thank you guys very
Take
much.
care.
Thank you.
Thanks, Wendy.